welcome back to Dell Technologies World 2023. I am being joined now by Tim Willoughby, Head of Innovation at the Irish Police Force, to tell us a little bit how they are using drones, smart cars, and other devices to drive better policing and customer support. Thank you so much, Tim, for being with us.
Well, thank you very much, and it's nice to be here. So it's great, thank you.
Awesome. So you have really changed the game of innovation and changed the game of protection with what you have done with intelligent technologies. Can you tell me a little bit about where your digital transformation started?
Yeah, I started with Garda Síochána, that's the Irish Police Force, in 2017. And I suppose we were in a difficult place at the time in terms of data and the use of data and engagement with frontline policing. So I suppose I brought in a major mobility project, which is really about enabling the front line to do their job out and about in the communities, rather than to keep having to bring it back into the stations. So using mobile technology right at the edge, and I think with user experience and user-led design, really getting the frontline police officers engaged in the design, so that they had a sense of ownership of all the solutions, rather than some IT projects, the end user gets it when it's finished, and it may or may not be suitable. So that was, I suppose, the innovation part was really getting the frontline engaged in their journey, so that they own the journey, and whether it's a vehicle or a mobile or all of the different technologies we've given them, they have a sense of ownership and a sense of pride.
So how did Dell empower that digital transformation journey that you were on?
So I suppose Dell have been a partner with us and provide the robust back end. So obviously, we've over 12,000 devices and we've 3,000 vehicles on the road. We're creating a huge amount of data, but we have to have data assurance that whatever we manage and put at the back end is going to be usable, is going to be secure, and it's going to be successful, and we can keep building and building out our platform. So we're also using a virtualization software as well on the mobile device. So we have to have a robust back end so that the guards at any stage are sure and assured of trust in the system.
Yeah, and I imagine in your industry, trust is going to be so important and critical to every line of work that you're doing.
Oh, right. Trust from our own users. That's the one thing we've been able to build up, is that they trust that we can now deliver when they're issuing a mobile ticket or they're looking up some back-end database in terms of our records management system, or when they're investigating something. They trust that, one, we're giving them the data they need, and two, there's a data assurance from IT that our partner Dell has got our back in terms of making sure it all works.
Well, it sounds like you guys have been doing amazing work on your digital transformation journey already. Can you tell me a little bit about what's next? What are you looking forward to in the future?
I suppose we're continuing to grow the mobile side, so we plan to get to 16,000, which would be our full organization by mid next year. And that will be everyone with a mobile device, and we've kicked off our body-worn camera project. So we're on the cusp of going to tender for that, and we're working with our government on legislation. But that's really, we're following obviously the American and all of the other police forces around the world. But our opportunity is, rather than follow them, is to build on their success and try and get to where they are quicker, because they've built the path and we're just following.
Amazing. Well, Tim, thank you so much for the work that you do. I know that it's so valuable, and thank you for sharing with everyone who's watching Dell Technologies World the innovation that you and your team have been doing in this space. And with